Hey guys, alright, let's get right into this. I've just recently upgraded to a Nvidia Shield. I've had it for a couple of weeks now, and I'm going to show you and explain why I upgraded to the Shield and how I've gone from the Google Chromecast over to the Nvidia Shield. There's one major reason why, something the Nvidia Shield does that the Chromecast and the Apple iTV, the Roku and all that, they don't do it. The Shield is the only one that does it. We'll get into why that is. I'm going to show you everything I've set up on my Shield. I'm still learning as we go. Still adding more things. There's just much more things that the Shield does than the Chromecast. Well, mainly I've just got the Chromecast, is what I've been using. But yeah, I've moved away from that now and gone over to the Shield. Let's have a look why. Well, let's get into this. Now, first what I want to show you is when I started this with the streaming and all that sort of stuff, with your Netflix and all that sort of thing, I used this, which is a Chromecast, one of the first ones to come out, that just plugged in your TV, had to be connected with Google. So you would ask Google to play, you'd say, hey G-Word, play South Park, play The Simpsons, play whatever. You couldn't actually search for nothing. This would go in, this would just, yeah, you'd be asking Google to play it, and it would play it for you. Majority of the time, sometimes. Then after that, I upgraded to this one, with the remote. Much better. You plug this in the back of your TV, your receiver, whatever you like, and then you got the remote, and you bring up your menus, pick what you want, hit the talk button, you can just talk to it. So much better. This was way better than the other one. You could actually see what you were doing. So this was fantastic. Loved it. Okay, now the big unfortunate thing here is when I remember, well, it was a few months ago, I was out here and I wanted to watch, believe it or not, a Black Veil Brides concert. Now the one that I have is Nvidia audio. Anyway, loaded it up, ready to play. The amplifier said PCM, like PCM, okay, it should be in DDS Master, why is it not? So, I was going through all of the settings, here comes the rain, again. Here comes the rain again. Anyway, I was going through all the settings, went into all the audio, couldn't work out why am I not getting DDS on this. Like, okay, maybe it's Plex. Does Plex have something to do with it? Does Plex not support DDS? Went into the settings of Plex, the audio, apparently it supported it all. I went in the lounge room, and you played it directly through the computer, DDS come up, no issue. Alright, what's the problem here? Problem is, the Google Chromecast does not support DDS, DDS Master, DDSX, and as it turns out, the Apple TV thing, the Roku, any of those devices, look it up, none of them support DDS. The Nvidia Shield does. The Nvidia Shield will play anything that you can possibly chuck at it.
Black Lives Matter. My matters.
You make no sense. What is wrong with you?
Matter, but her matters. Black lives don't matter. Her matters.
So, and with the, I mean, I was debating between that and the Apple one, but the Apple one is great. It's a great box, it's a powerful box, but you're very limited. It won't do third-party applications. Basically, when it comes to Apple, Microsoft, it's you'll accept what we give you. You won't be able to do anything else except what we tell you you can do. Pretty much is how they are. The Google Chromecast is not like that. You can almost do anything with the Google Chromecast. No DDS. And there's no Ethernet input into, well, not at this point, a Google Chromecast. And you're also limited on space. There's only a certain amount of storage you can have within a Google Chromecast. And the Nvidia Shield, much larger, like, you know, much larger storage you can use. It has an Ethernet input, which makes it a lot faster. So this is the main reason I went over to the Nvidia Shield. Now get this, I had a Nvidia Shield 3 or 4 years ago, pretty much when they first came out. 12 hours, the thing fried. It blew up. I thought, what a pile of junk. It was the first generation of the Nvidia Shield. So I never thought about it since. Like 12 hours and the thing, I'm not kidding, it fried. It actually fried. But the newer generation, I thought, okay, I'll get it, let's see what happens. Now I told the guy when I bought it, I said, I bought this years ago, the thing fried. If that happens again, I'm bringing it back. Hasn't happened. Everything's been upgraded. So we'll have a look at the Shield and I'm going to show you everything that I've done with it. Okay, first up here, let's have a look at the remote. The minute I touch the remote, the back light comes on. Look at that. So you can see what you're doing. You can actually set the time and the brightness on the actual Shield itself. I'll give you a look at that, of what you want the remote to do, but the minute you touch it, come in, she all lights up, and she's beautiful. Okay, now the actual design of the remote, it's different, a lot different to other remotes, the actual design of it. Some people don't like it, some people like it. I really like it. I mean, it feels so good in your hand.
How dare you!
Okay, we'll travel over here and I'll show you where I've actually got it situated. Just down there. For those who don't have a Shield, it's not very big at all. It's rather small. I would love it if it was much bigger, but it's not. In the back here, we'll just slide it out. Real simple. All you got is your HDMI lead, Ethernet lead, power lead. That is all she needs. Now I've got the remote here, and when I turn it on, you'll see a beautiful green light will shine up. There we go. And then the TV comes on automatically, and there's the Shield. The way I've got this running is HDMI out of the Shield into the receiver, out of the receiver up to the TV, then eARC out of the TV into the soundbar. Use the soundbar if I don't want the big beaming audio from the amplifier. I just use my soundbar instead. I'll show you how I've got mine set up so far. Alright, okie dokie, I have been using this, so that's why we have the, play next and recently played down here. And as I was saying before about you can adjust the brightness and everything in the Shield, you go, whoops, up. I'm not going to go through everything it does because there are plenty of YouTube videos showing you how to do this, and we'll be here all day. But if I go into the settings, and I go into, I think it's device preferences, it wasn't device preferences, it was remote and accessories, and where it says Shield access, you go into here. Now, my name, Damo. If you have a look up here, I've renamed the remote to my name. There you can see there it says Damo's remote, that's me. You have pairing in case you have problems. So under where it says Damo's remote, if I go into here, you can actually upgrade the firmware on your remote. Now this is already on the latest firmware, which is 1.15. It tells you the battery life, so it's still good, but eventually I'm going to have to change the battery, so it's awesome that it tells you how much battery power is in your remote. Your backlight. Now I've got the brightness right up. On this, you can turn it down, and duration is how long you want the remote lit up for. 1 second is fine from me. Then you got all other, things. One button press, one remote pick. On remote pickup, obviously it's when you pick the remote up. I've been holding it, it is lit up. When you pick it up, it lights up, or you can turn that off. So that's what I meant by the settings with the remote, what I was saying before. Alright, so naturally, there are builds you can put on this, so I've got to look into that. Yeah, there's one called a woof build, where all this advertisement here of shows coming up, you can get rid of that. You can have wallpaper at the back, you can pick all different wallpaper. I sort of get around to this. I can have the weather, I can have the time, you can have all sorts of widgets and that. I'm slowly starting to look into this, that's how I know what I'm sort of getting at. Also has Nvidia games. I haven't gone into that yet, I'm not a gamer. But you can play a lot of games and stuff. You can also get, like you can use the remote, or you can also get, it looks like a PlayStation 5 controller, which is an Nvidia controller, and you can play games. Now I'm here with all the streaming stuffs. Here in Victoria is Channel 7, 9, 10, Plex. Okay, obviously there's Netflix, which most of us have. Who wants to see that show? Harry and Meghan. Ugh. I'll go back to home. There's Paramount Plus. They're pretty much all here. Prime Video. Okay, we've got Stan.
Was the night before.
Disney Plus. Okay, obviously there's other people logged in to use this stuff as well. That's why you're seeing multiple names come up. YouTube, Vivo, Amazon Music. Now this is when we start getting into the cool stuff where you need a VPN. Now this is awesome for a lot of 4K documentaries and all that. I mean, I shouldn't need a VPN for this one. No, you don't. Just put it in. Yeah, tons of documentaries under what is it? Yeah. You can pick what type of documentary you like to watch, space, true crime, all that stuff. And the listing is huge under this streaming site. So I really like this one. Airy TV, now that I'm going to need a VPN. I turn my VPN on for that. There's Tubi. No, what is Tubi's actually pretty good. There's, I think it's Tubi. The Smurfs are on that. We got that there. You got your Google Play Store. Nest, now that would be for our security cameras, so I can log into our security cameras through this. Downloader. This is something you're going to want to download and install, because Downloader is what gets you all this other stuff. So you really need to get Downloader. Redbox, Just Watch is really good. Just Watch is for what that will do is all your streaming sites, it puts them all in one bundle. So it'll show you your top picks for whatever streaming site there is, and it'll tell you basically what streaming site it is. So if you look down here, obviously this one's Netflix. Yeah, you see the little N up here. Hang on. Alright, go down. That one's on Disney, Stan, Netflix, Disney. So this is really good. It actually, you can customize this however you like with under your settings, and whatever shows that you or streaming sites you have, you select what ones you have. I should have that selected, I have that. I don't have Hey Yo, whatever the hell that is. But as you can see, like Netflix is selected, Amazon Prime, Disney, Paramount Plus. Is that selected? Shit, hang on. That wasn't selected, it is now. Apple TV, if you install that, 9, 7 Plus, Tubi. So it's all selected and it knows what to bring up for you. You just pick the ones that you are subscribed to. Okay, preview, once again I'll need the VPN. Now I use this thing called Award VPN. If I actually go up here under apps, these are all the apps I have for all these streaming sites and that I'm using. And then I've still got more to get. But what I'll do, I'll show you how this works for me. Now I'm going to go into Award VPN. I'll do, then what I've got to do is it's disconnected. This only lasts 6 hours. After 6 hours you've got to redo it again, but it's free, it doesn't cost anything. So what I'll do here is you've got Award VPN, I'll go to the computer and I'll show you how then I get this thing activated. Alright, so what I'm going to do, because you need a pin, is I'll go to Award VPN pin. I mean, if you don't want to pay for a VPN, you do it this way. I just click on Get Pin. There goes my phone. Alright, generate a pin code. Your pin is that. So, then what I will do, let's swing around here. Right now, as you can see here, I've got to put the pin code in. Damn, hang on a sec. Now what is it? Okay, so the pin's in. Do that. Connect to VPN. Alright, now we're connected. Now down here you can pick what part of the planet you want to be in it on. Obviously the best one here in Australia for me would be anything to do with basically America, so, but I've already picked that. It's already there, it's already in USA. So I'll come out of here and let's say for instance, I don't know, I'll go up here, we'll have a look. Oops. I know, a new one that I've got. Say Pluto TV. What that'll do, it'll find what planet I'm coming from and it'll load up Pluto TV. And there we go. It just takes a minute, especially here in Australia, and away we go. There we go, it's on. It gives you a preview of what's running. Then you just go down the channels. There's hundreds and hundreds of channels.
A little bit of salt and
tons of
down there, and you really got something.
You know, lawsuit.
Same with, like, I don't know, Redbox. Go into Redbox, load up. This won't work without the VPN. Like here in Australia, the VPN's got to be on. And there we go. As you can see here, trading now, so that Woman King, I'm not interested in watching that. I can watch that, the new, basically these are all new movies. Smile, Top Gun, which I bought on 4K disc. But these are all new ones. And away you go, it'll just do it all. There's also, what is it, Free Live TV. So there'll be hundreds of stations on this as well, when it loads up.
You got arrested? What did you get arrested for?
Yeah, there's obviously a TV show called Jail.
I can't.
And
That's you.
there's all different categories,
Did you try to
crime,
defend yourself?
scandal, news, all that.
Yes, of course.
Where you go up and down all these channels here.
Put your shirt on.
It's just got to load up. Once it loads up, it's all fine. But
What happened with her?
the list just goes on and on and on.
Nick Meaden Jones, she was in a cab.
Just keeps
and
on
she was
going.
in the front seat of the cab, and she was actively.
So that's with most of these. What else was there? That Freeview, X-Sumo, free movies and TV. So yeah, the Nvidia Shield does heaps. And I will get into the Plex and I'll show you what the Plex does. Alright, so here I'm going to get into Plex. Plex is a fantastic tool to have. The app is absolutely amazing. It does more than you think. Alright, so we've got the home screen. So this is recently stuff that I was watching just on the home screen. Recently added movies. Yeah, holiday. Well, for some reason it's holiday stuff. Recently added TV shows. Season 1, I just got season 2 of the new Chucky show. So there's that there. If I go into actual movies, this should bring up my recently added movies, which it has. So these are all the recent movies I've got, save ones that I don't have 4K. This one, Black Phone, they need to release this on 4K. I wish they'd bloody get a move on about it. So there's that. My TV shows that I have. So there's all those there. My music. These are all on hard drives in the lounge room. There's about, I don't know, geez, about 20, 25 terabyte hard drives out there. All my music, personal photos, so I can go into all sections of photos that I have. It's all categorized somehow. I haven't looked at that in ages. Concerts, all the live shows, live concerts I've got. There's quite a few live shows that I have. Alice Cooper, Black Veil. Just gotta let it load up. I've got a heap of Alice Cooper stuff. I've got a heap of Kiss stuff. Bad Company, Black Sabbath. There he goes, Black Veil. So if I was to play that, that's in DDS, and the amp would actually work in DDS. Right, moving along. Home movies, my personal home movies. There's a lot there. Go back from a long time ago. There's, yeah, I've been doing videos since I was about probably 12 years old. So what I've done is I copied them from the videotapes, put them over to a hard drive. So that's all there. Okay, let's get into the other stuff. Live TV on Plex. Now you do not need a VPN for this, it'll just run. So this is just live TV on Plex. About to load some show. Go to, yeah. This is Top Gear UK, whatever that is. I'll get out of that. Yeah, live TV on Plex. There's plenty to choose from, and it's all live. Then you got movies and shows on Plex. Yeah, channels, categories, all that sort of stuff. When it loads up. Alright, as you can see here, you can pick a category of whatever movies you want to watch that is actually on Plex. If I go into action, these ones are into the action section on Plex. And these are all free. You don't pay for any of this. And believe me, the listing just gets huger and huger. It just gets bigger and bigger. I don't know why this is taking time to load up, but it is. So yeah. Discover, that's in beta format at the moment. I'm not quite sure what that is. It's just something new that they're trying out. You also got live music and that on Plex called Tiddle, whatever the hell it is. I used to have a cat named Tiddles. And yeah, so Plex is a fantastic app sort of to use. if I go down through my Nvidia Shield, this is recent stuff I was looking at. The new song by Steel Panther. Actually, that's a good song from 1987. That's a good one. Just shows you what's trending, YouTube music. So honestly, like the Nvidia Shield, it's way better than that one that blew up on me years ago. Okay guys, well that was just me showing you, I don't even know how long this video went for, the Nvidia Shield that I've got. If you don't have one, I highly recommend to get one and set it all up. You don't have to go as nutty as me. I pay for all these streaming sites, you know, Paramount, Disney and all that, because that's just me. I want it all. That's why I get the streaming sites from all over the world, because it gets up to thousands of channels. Like, you could sit there forever. And with that VPN, it only lasts 6 hours and you just got to put another pin in. I'm not sitting there for 6 hours. I'm not even home long enough for that. I'm always at work. Makes you wonder, why would I spend all this money on all the streaming sites? That's because I want them. Anyway guys, that's it. And yeah, if you've got a favourite streaming device that you use, let me know. I know an Android TV, Samsung TV does do some of this. It won't do all of this. Where you think, well, I've just got a TV that does this. Well, TVs don't do it all. This pretty much does it all. And compared to those other boxes, the Apple, I mean, there's going to be people out there who love Apple stuff. I haven't touched Apple stuff in years. I haven't had an iPhone in years, and ever since I went to Samsung and you know, I could never go back to Apple. I've had a what did I have? I had an iMac laptop once. It lasted 1 week. I sold it. Luckily, I only lost $100 on the sale because it was only a week old. Junk. I didn't like it. So, but that's me. This is me. I highly recommend, yeah, the Nvidia Shield if you want to get into all this stuff. So there's plenty of sites on YouTube, people instructions on telling you. I'll give you actually a quick look because there's someone I saved. I said about the whole download side of things. You go into the downloader. Now I've favorited this guy, Tech Doctor UK. All I do is I go into, he's on YouTube. I go into his thing in here, which I've got his code to get into, and this goes through, gets all his apps, tutorials and all that sort of thing. And what he says to do, which I always do, he calls this the hamburger menu. Damn it. I'll get there in a sec, hang on. Then I go down to his tutorials. That is just like an ad. I'm not interested. Go away, please. And what this does, I scroll down. These are all the stuff that you can put, the apps you can put into your Shield. So that XMO November, obviously that's been updated. There's Crackle TV, November 2. So there's heaps. You can just go through and install them. And look at that one there. Where did it go? 90,000 plus free movies and TV shows. So you just click it, install it, put on your VPN. If you're in America, you probably don't need to, and run it. So that's what I mean by that download. You go and get that downloader. Absolutely get that. Alright guys, I'll shut up Google. Hey Google. Google's going to play something. Anyway, I'm going to shut it up. Alright guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Hope you enjoyed this. And this gives you a bit of an idea maybe to get one of these. Alright, catch you in the next video. Bye guys! Shut up Google!